Mofos here, bringing you with a brand new video today. We're going to talk about the new Ancient Gear support that has just been announced about yesterday, or no, today. It's some new cards coming out of the structure deck, and we have something coming out of Raging Tempest as well. There's Ancient Gear related. So, without any further ado, let's just jump right into it because these cards are quite interesting. So the first card we have here is Ancient Gear Fortress. It is a continuous spell card. The first effect is Ancient Gear monsters cannot be targeted by or destroyed by an opponent's card effects during the turn that they are normal or special summoned onto your side of the field. So basically what it means is that they just can't, they gain Magic Spectre effect. They can't be targeted or destroyed for that turn. It's pretty good, actually. That first effect is pretty good. And the second effect is that your opponent cannot activate cards or effects in response to the activation of Ancient Gear card effect. So, for example, if you activate Ancient Gear Gadget's effect to make it a red gadget, your opponent can't say no effect failure. They can't just respond to it. So it's pretty good. If this card is destroyed in your spells and trap card zone, you can special summon one Ancient Gear monster from your hand or graveyard, but you cannot special summon monsters for the rest of the turn except for Ancient Gear monsters. So this card is pretty good simply because that effect is really good, simply because people are going to want to Twin Twister this away relatively easily or relatively soon, or at least MST this away, simply because it gains so much advantage on the field anyway. But this card just replaces itself. Basically, you could say, hey, I'm going to summon my my Ancient Gear Atomic Dragon, and then just a Reactor Dragon, and just beat your face in with it. So it's pretty good. It's a pretty good card. The next card is Ancient Gear Hunting Hound, or Ancient Gear Hound Dog. It is a level 3 Earth Machine type effect monster with 1000 attack and 1000 defense. The first effect is when this card is normal summoned, you can inflict 600 points of damage to your opponent. So that's alright, sizable 600 burn damage. I don't think there's enough burn damage to justify certain cards being in existence. But this card has two other effects that make this burn damage a little bit more useful. So the second effect is if this card attacks, your opponent cannot activate spell and trap cards until the end of the damage step. So basically, when you declare an attack with this card, even if it dies, you say declare your attack with this card, and then your opponent can't activate cards for the rest of the damage step. That's pretty good. Once per turn, you can fusion summon one Ancient Gear fusion monster from your extra deck by fusing monsters you control or having in your hand as fusion material. So basically, what it means is you can special summon Ancient Gear Ultimate Gear or Ultimate Ancient Gear Golem. That's pretty good. I want to real quick tell you what Ancient Gear Golem, Ultimate Ancient Gear Golem is, because it's a pretty good card, I think, and this card makes it just easier to summon. And that's pretty good. So we're just gonna do that real quick. Give me 1 second. Get that out of the way. Ultimate Ancient Gear Golem. It requires Ancient Gear Golems plus 2 or more Ancient Gear monsters. It cannot be special summoned except by fusion summon, but this card will mitigate that fact. It'll be a fusion summon because it does say you can fusion summon. So during the battle between this attacking monster and a defense specific monster whose defense is lower, basically does piercing. So yeah. Your opponent cannot activate spell and trap cards during the damage step, which is pretty good. If this card is destroyed, you can special summon one Ancient Gear Golem from your graveyard and ignoring summoning conditions, because Ancient Gear Golem basically says you can't special summon this card from I believe anywhere. But this card mitigates that fact. Plus, this card has 4,400 attack, and that's pretty good. Consider the fact that you're really spending almost 3 monsters to summon this card, so the effect has to be pretty good. And this card is pretty good. It makes this card a lot easier to play with, so yeah. Anyway, guys, I want to let you all go. This has been Team Metamorphos, bringing you with the news today. Tell me what you guys think about these cards, and we will be seeing you guys in the next video. This has been Team Metamorphos, signing out.